Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
Hey, good afternoon. Dusseldorf, we're going to try and get out really quick. I've got 18 minutes according to Phoenix. I don't want to have to send a late message, so
Boarding requested.
request boarding. And let's go and start getting ourselves set up. How do we have an ad break already? Ridiculous. Welcome aboard, Ishad. We're going to be heading down to Dusseldorf. Let's go have a look. It's manky outside. Here's the weather. Look at that. We're Vueling ops today, heading down to Barcelona. Hopefully it will be nicer. Start getting the FMC set up. Go Delta Delta Lima. Level.
Do you want to board crew?
I do not want to board crew. That takes too long.
Passengers boarding starting.
Oh, Vueling on Whiskey Alpha. Hello though, I hope you're doing well in chat this afternoon. Welcome up. We're going to take cruise index of 1.5. Do come and say hello. Know how your weekend's been. Flight level 370. Our alternate today is yes. Going to start dropping in the flight plan. We'll go. Better get ourselves up into that sim. Wasn't any control online when I looked earlier. Jesus, 119 passengers. Right, next. So we're going out runway 23 left a Tango. Then let's start routing after Modric. We are heading Zulu 283 pop up. Direct to Rousey. Under Rousey. Back on. DQ. 2. Tango. Gilly. Again, take us to Co. November 9th. Pick up the star for Barcelona. Lisbon.
Hi, thank you.
Quick drive this yesterday and the wind's pushing us all the way, which was... Welcome back those who just had break.
Hi, morning.
Up through our wind then. Yeah,
Welcome aboard.
it's fine. So, climb winds, 200. Uh, 315. Sent wind. Then 7 at 60. No. I don't know where armor line. And 105 of those. What everybody joining us, loading ourselves up. Come go in the chat. We're making our way down to Barcelona. We're found at Dusseldorf at the moment. Got 0 fuel to and off.
Hello. Thank you.
To takeoff completion. Is it? The Meta currently light rain showers. Flaps 1, we won't ogre. Temperature is 6 degrees. I get away without anti on backs on. 8. 5 weather. 8.
Hello.
Lovely. Let's go get some announcement. Our initial climb while we're at it. Oof.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard of this aircraft. If I could ask everyone to stow their cabin bags under the seat in front of them, or in the overhead lockers above. We are preparing for a prompt departure, so please take your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
Bit of a boring announcement. Oh well. I think the safety announcement is better in Spanish. I'll get Volanta set up. Finishing. Answer through the checklist and have a look at the charts. Wait for Volanta to load. Go and get our charts ready. So before start checklist, cockpit preparation is complete. Barrow set 1014, ACARs are initialised. Parking set. Full on board set 6 tons. D is loaded. Flex compass 60. Takeoff. Let's go and make sure our passenger signs are on. Smoking sign. We've got no ATC, so that on the 2000 and lock. Lovely. Our boarding complete. Pick up our load. Lovely. One last quick look outside. Ever so slightly less grim. But not a lot. Hello. We're flying. Okie dokie, right, we're due to push back in 5 minutes. Go and brief our departure. Come on. Port our route. Starts at Dusseldorf. That airport chart. Drew 1 Tango. Look at the ground chart first. Sat here on pier and Bravo 8, 6, one of the two. Come on, why won't you zoom? On the end of this pier, so we're going to push back kind of around those to the left. We'll come push back and face most up to the north. And then we'll taxi up through Papa 4 and along Mike to take Lima 3 for departure. Off 23 left. You have a look at our SID. Flying straight out, intercept the Dusseldorf VOR, make a right hand turn heading 30 degrees. Maintain 210 knots prior to that turn. Feeling that's it. It's at 3.4 miles from. Okay, so we space it from 115. That Dusseldorf VOR. 3.2 miles, then we make a right turn heading 320 to intercept 40. Not above 250 until we completed this turn into Nete. I had a go at this yesterday and Phoenix did not stick to the speed constraints. Try and make sure that it does do that. Our initial climb 5,000 feet. We'll have to be above flight level 210 before we make it to Modru. Pop in my data into Manta quickly. Make your plane now. Thing 1 Alpha. I think from memory 97. Aircraft. Okay. Off. FL. Created that. Go right. That's add the flight plan. Follow. Oh, lovely. Righty. 2 minutes from pushback. We are bang on time. That's perfect. Macros, no. I have low graphics. I mean, I'm running this off a laptop, so they're pretty low. Actually, everything reset itself. Why did it reset itself? I'm still tinkering with settings. It's also worth saying this is the default Dusseldorf GSX. Welcome aboard to the 9 that are here watching at the moment. Thanks ever so much. We're on the road to 750 followers, which is amazing. So we're going to go and get the beacon on. We'll put the probe into auto. The APU master switch on. Pumps on. APU start. I tinker with my graphics settings quite a lot, so it's certainly fair to say I have to find a balance between graphics and performance. I mean, the length of depth that I tinker with a lot, try and make sure that I've got that right, but yeah, this isn't the world's best. But you'll see when we're up in the air, when we get some clear sky, like, we're above about 10,000 feet, like the graphics look absolutely the same, doesn't make any difference. Makes a little bit of a difference when you kind of come out and look at something like this, but I mean, kind of just thick grey cloud anyway, to be honest. Get rid of the jetway. And hit speed. So yeah, I appreciate I don't have the setup that got. Thanks first as well for your first ever chat, Marcos. Greatly appreciated. Righty, we are bang on 820. Got APU lead, so let's go internal power off. Make sure connected ground equipment. So, go GPU off, chocks off. GSX to come and give us a pushback. One thing we better do is put ourselves onto Unicom. We're not gonna...
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Double jack. Landing, that's fine. Dusseldorf traffic. Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha pushing back stand Bravo 6 Dusseldorf traffic.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
It's now raining. I tried this yesterday. It decided that it was gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go, what, nose left.
Locking gear.
Had that really annoying GSX error where the wheels just flying round while it's pushing back. Hopefully it's not going to do that today. Come on, let's push back. Have all day. I get told off for a 2-minute delay otherwise.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
La seguridad es muy importante para todos los que viajamos a bordo de este avión. Por esto les pedimos que incluso si es un viajero frecuente, no utilice auriculares y preste atención por unos minutos durante la demostración de seguridad.
Safety is of the utmost importance to us, so even if you're a frequent flyer, we ask you to remove your headphones and to pay close attention for a few minutes, as we take you through the safety instructions for this aircraft.
Este Airbus A320 dispone de 8 salidas de emergencia, 2 puertas en la parte delantera del avión, 4 salidas de emergencia sobre las alas y 2 puertas en la parte trasera del avión. Cada salida está claramente señalizada y se localiza fácilmente siguiendo el camino de luces del pasillo.
Our Airbus A320 has 8 emergency exits, 2 doors at the front of the plane, 4 emergency exits over the wings, and 2 doors at the rear of the plane. Each exit is clearly identified and can be found by following the exit route
Dusseldorf,
lines.
traffic, Eurowings 9212, taking off runway 22, Dusseldorf, traffic.
This is how to fasten and unfasten your seatbelt.
El chaleco salvavidas se encuentra debajo del asiento y únicamente puede utilizarse si lo indica la tripulación.
The life jacket is under your seat and must only be used if instructed to do so by the cabin crew.
Muchas gracias por su atención y disfrute del vuelo.
Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight today with Vueling.
Okay, lovely. Right, so we're going to go flaps to 1. Ground spoilers. Wind shear on. ECAS on. The thing we didn't do was set the Dusseldorf go on. Go and get that. 115, that's 1. EOR 1. Engine number 1 start. Oh, the rain's picked. Go and have a look at our checklist. So, after start checklist, ground equipment is moved, anti-ice we're not going to use, we'll see. Flaps 1, AP second. Set our trim 1. Cabin doors are calm, so just need the AP off in a second. Right, that's started up, so let's go AP off. Go and check status. Normal. Big. So brake to max. Check the cabin as we make our way out. I think that makes us about ready to start our taxi. Okay. Ignition mode back to normal. Parking brake. No, I haven't confirmed my engine start, have I?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Go and get our ground taxi chart up while we wait for that to happen. Oh, blimey. Gonna turn straight out here through upper 4, I assume this is. Taxi along Mike until we get to Lima 3. Out the passenger window, grotty out that way too.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Ten viewers, hello, welcome. Just about to take off from Dusseldorf. We've just pushed back. We're just about to make our way down to runway 23 left. The funk it. It ain't as nice in Germany as it is here in London. Right, I think we're ready to go, aren't we? Really listening to my announcements. Sounded like it, so we'll release our parking brakes. No. You're not ready? Not give us a ready? Oh, shush. Go and check there's nothing. Oh no, they're still wandering off. Okay. He's told me to have a good trip. Take that as a sign that I must be able to go. That's more like it, right. Traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha, taxi holding point Lima 3, runway 23 left via Mike, Dusseldorf traffic. Quick look down to the left. Clear. In case, right is clear.
Dusseldorf traffic, good evening, German Wing 6, after X-ray 20 miles out for ILS 23 left.
Okay, so we've got somebody coming into land who we'll probably have to wait for. The arrival that came in, Air Canada. Ourselves a bit more on the center line. I'm guessing there's a fairly strong crosswind. Flown a long way off. Make for a fun takeoff. No, why didn't our cabin check work? One on the... No. A cabin check on the Phoenix. That either. Come on. Could have sworn it was that. Doesn't like it. Oh, there we go. Go and have a look at our taxi chart, just check we know where we are. Quite a long way to go still. Looks like that's an aircraft waiting for us. I don't know, maybe they're just parked. Holding point just coming up on on our left here. I don't think the inbound traffic has landed yet. Here. I think I can see them just coming through the cloud. That was a bit welly just to get to the point. Dusseldorf traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha, holding Lima 3 for runway 23 left. We'll line up behind the landing aircraft. Dusseldorf traffic.
Dusseldorf traffic, Jumbo doing 6 Alpha X-ray short final, runway 23 left.
Cool. Up there and wait then. Have a quick look at our checklist again. So before takeoff, like, oh there he is. ECAS, down TA and RA. Departure briefs confirmed, takeoff set, flaps set to 1, ECAM memo, takeoff no blue. Entering the runway, strobes to leaving our packs on. Get all of our lights on. Give it a fair bit to get up here.
Dusseldorf traffic, Alpine 46 Mike Victor, pushing back gate Alpha 15.
Dusseldorf traffic, German wing 6 Alpha X-ray, 2 miles final, runway 23 left.
Oh. Okay. Probably a little bit far in, but we'll hold there. I thought that was who just landed. Oops. We are a bit far in, but didn't realise there were 2 on approach. My bad. Of the announcement app. While we're doing that, I'm going to declutter the computer a little bit. That's an interesting little cloud formation coming through. Right, free up some memory. German wings, and there he is.
Dusseldorf traffic, Wing 7 Whiskey Yankee, ILS 23 left, 8 miles out.
Okay, we're gonna get out before that guy. Ain't sitting there waiting any longer. Dusseldorf traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha, lining up runway 23 left, Modru 1 Tango departure. Need about 6 miles between arrivals to get a departure out between them, apparently. Listening to
Dusseldorf traffic, German wing 6 Alpha X-ray, vacated runway 23 left.
Cool, that means we can go straight away as soon as we're lined up. And Descent. Stable. Serious crabbing. Good. One, rotate. Dusseldorf traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha, clear runway 23 left. Positive rate, gears up. Level ourselves off a bit.
Dusseldorf traffic jumping for Echo, approaching ILS 23 left, 6 miles from Delta Lima 455.
Busy in Dusseldorf. Come back to leave a climb.
Set of traffic Alpine 41 Mike Victor taxi 23 left via Tango
Nose down.
and Mike 4 holding for kilometer 3.
Ourselves lined up a little bit better. Go flap 0. Go back the spoilers. Right, let's try and get the whole 210 knots. It's shooting through it. Pop the autopilot in and see if that helps. Dusseldorf traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha climbing flight level 370, Dusseldorf traffic. We're going to send ourselves straight up to our altitude 70. Standard pressure. Good. Go. Why is it? Let's let it manage its own speed for what it's doing. In auto throttle. And have a look out the window, and it's just cloud. Why it's struggling with speed so much. Anyway.
Boeing 7 Whiskey Yankee, vacated runway 23 left.
Building up to 250 now at least, so we maintain 250 until we've made this left hand.
Dusseldorf traffic jumping for Echo, 8 miles final, 23 left.
We finished our turn, so we can get our VOR switched off now. We can crank this up 40 miles. Okay, and that's us up through the cloud. Flight level 100, we'll go and get our lights off. Start making the turn now. Well, that wasn't a bad takeoff. We had quite a strong crosswind. We were struggling with crabbing on it quite a lot, but that went fairly smoothly in the end. In a second is pull up. A bit more view of our routing through Navigraph, where we're heading today. It's a nice little route though. It takes us, we're turning south now, and we're going to fly south down through, we touch through Holland and Belgium. We're making these turns, then we head south down, cross over Geneva. We'll fly over the Alps, and then make a right hand turn in kind of along almost the French coastline and the Spanish coastline to take us into Barcelona. I think I had a look, Vueling use one of two routes depending on conditions. Sometimes they take this route southbound down through direct south and turn east. Sometimes they make a more westerly route out of Dusseldorf and down over mainland France. This is the real world ops from Thursday's flight as it happens. Let's go and have a bit of a look outside and see how we're doing. So, given that we've now levelled off, we're about to cross through flight level 200, we're going to get our seatbelt signs off for passengers around. Back on Volanta, there's nothing like we're going to get in the way of. See anything. Do aeroplane with me.
Dusseldorf traffic coming for Echo vacated.
There you go. A fire truck? I don't know where your fire truck is. Hi everybody. Very good. Don't break Bubba's mouse, Matt. Okay, right, that's unhelpful work. Thank you though. Yeah. Okay, don't do that, don't do that. Yeah, because you're not helping. Oh no. Okay, you sit and have a sulk. Yeah, but Bubba's not working now, Bubba's flying. The iPad, go on then, you go get your iPad. So, why don't we, let's go and have a look at our routing chart. See where we're heading. Switch this to change the type of map. This aren't on the. Tell you what, work with it anyway. I thought you could no, up the other maps. Okay. See what? We'll load it up in the real Navigraph and then. Come on, Navigraph, and load. Okay, right. Start showing me the whole world. Dusseldorf to Barcelona. There we go. Okie dokie. That up. So this is our routing for today. Taking out the just out of Dusseldorf up here. So we're now flying down west coast, no, east coast. Even a coast either. Eastern boundary of Belgium. Liège just there, I think. We're about to go just east of. We'll make a small turn, head through France. We pass over Lyon as we head down towards the Alps. Then there's Lake Geneva, so we're going to fly right overhead of Geneva. We'll have Lake Geneva just off to our left hand side. Noble. Come down over the French coast just off the side of Marseille, and then cross over, make a fairly direct routing into Barcelona. Barcelona has a super long star, has a big zigzag on it. We'll try and descend a little bit early once we start getting towards the star so that we don't have to do full routing and we can intercept the ILS a bit earlier. So we're just off to Master moment. Yeah, I'll make this a little bit smaller. Map up so people can see where we are. And I'll move into it. Hide that. Gives a bit of a better view. Yeah, that was bad. Right. Apparently running Navigraph and Volanta is stretching me a bit. Traffic's 5,000 feet above us, that's right. So it's going the other way as well. About an hour and a half's flight today to get us down to Barcelona. And we're going to park on stand 100. Get there. In the chat, do pop in and say hello. Know how your weekend's been. We'll have a bit of a chat about some of the news while we continue our climb and while we're getting up towards climb altitude. Some of you will have seen SimWorks Studio C12 coming out on December 11th. I'm super excited for this. I started doing some big and hill spotting this year, and the PC12 comes in there quite a lot. And it's a fun little turboprop. Nice to have a turboprop. Super funny fleet, so I don't really fully understand how it works. What I can tell, there's a kind of single maintainer by 7, but they're operated by hundreds of different airlines across different AOCs in Europe. So like we have not Fly 7, we have Raven Air in the UK. A couple of PC-12s who dick around, but you see them from lots of countries coming into the game. Not a massive fleet. They seem to spend their days shuttling around Europe, doing slow bizjet flying. So I'm excited for the recent line. Motor Studio's got a good reputation for the aircraft they've released, so you should find that that's a really good little rendition. Nice to have a different style of flying as well. Have a quick look who's online. Nobody that looks of much interest to us. London online. Shanix online. The only centre in range for us at the moment. The weather's going to clear a little bit. We make our way down to Barcelona. Let's go and have a look outside. Looks like clearer off to the kind of break through this little blanket of cloud. Shame we don't have the sharklet version of the Phoenix yet, because the version of this flight we're replicating was a sharkleted one. Also one that had quite a nice logo scheme on it, which unfortunately there wasn't a version of on flightsim.to. I forget exactly what it was promoting, but one of those Vuelings that had a nice little logo on it. Ultimately, nobody has done it as yet and released it on .to. Those of you who are watching don't know us. 6 of us on aviators. Streaming a variety of different things. A number of us are S1 controllers on VATSIM. I think there's 4 of us who are S1s. I'm right at the top of the list for S2 training, so hopefully we'll have an S2 soon. We do a number of VATSIM ATC streams, as well as a number of flying streams. Spoonie and Impulse in particular stream regularly during the week. I think we've got every day, Monday to Wednesday next week. Don't know exactly what Spoonie's got planned tomorrow, but if I was a betting man, he'll be on Stansted. Monday stream. Trouble, you want your water? Okay. I'm going to share my sub. 12-month sub. Channel's been going forever now. Somebody's got to share it. Let's share it, man. Hooray for me!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
That's allowable, right? Got to resub at some point. The benefit of a channel that's effective, up to our own channel. Make some money off each other. That's a pretty dreadful looking sun. I don't know why it looks that bad. I know we've covered that my graphics. Nearly getting up towards the top of our climb. Climb at Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Going on, we've got Cargo Lux established. ILS-24 at Luxembourg. Can't be far away from. Is Rousey then? Oh, Rousey is basically Luxembourg. Yeah, Luxembourg just coming up. There's that. Be about 15 miles from Luxembourg. Oh, gold badge now. So exciting. I hadn't seen the gold badge. I don't know if I was the first subscriber to the channel. I might have been. Pop and have a look outside. For anybody who watches the channel regularly, one of the things you might have seen. Am I the first person to use it? I might be the user. Video going live at 6 o'clock. Rolling the Belfast event last night. Impulse has got an amazing departure board for us to use while we're on VATSIM. Showing all of the traffic that's coming in and out of the airport that we're controlling. So set that up for the first time yesterday. I've got 4 elements on the stream, so check out the new layout. Think of it. Nice little 4-window layout with departurable Euroscope V-strips and tower view running from last night. Pretty quiet event, accounts. Unless you had the very first delivery and ground slots, worlds and worlds going on. We ended up controlling for about 3 hours. The last person did a slot, and we kept going until we'd got all the traffic out that wanted to go out. This is part of an attempt as well to get a bit more variety into part of streaming on the channel. So if you followed for a while will know I've historically basically picked something that I've photographed before. It means that it's almost always a flight out of Heathrow, Gatwick, Stansted. So what I did this time instead was take the destination of something that I'd videoed on our last video, which was Dusseldorf, and picked a random flight out of Dusseldorf. So we ended up with this little flight going down to Barcelona. How much videoing I do at City, we will, as soon as that Embraer 190 comes down to 30 as it makes me feel, I think we're going to buy it. I think we're going to start doing some City ops in it. Zombie folks. No. Don't know. Scared of you. Don't blame him. Pit cruise, flight level 370, just going to take us all the way down to Barcelona. Now let's have a look. I'll tell you what we could do is program in our planned arrival. I don't think the ATC on. So we are going to get some. The ATC stays the same. We're going to get some ATC. They sent our descent with Barcelona isn't on. Find ourselves our arrival. Ibsa 2 whiskey, and then it's 2 with transition. Just double check. I'm pretty confident they're using 2-4 right, 2-3 right at Barcelona. And have a look. They're pretty much always on 2-4 right at Barcelona, aren't they? Yep, 2-4 right arrivals, 2-4 left departures at the moment at Barcelona. Means it's temperature there, according to flight radar, is currently 0. Have a tail. Go and program that in. ILS Yankee. Ibsa 2 whiskey. Transition. Doing okay. Ourselves plan mode. Guess that's us getting quite proper descent. Bisba. I think that's a big line of a manual into down Bisba. So what we're going to try and do is skip some of this transition. So we need to be at about 2,300 feet at Kepler. Try and do is get down so that we're about 4,000 feet. We cross over Lesbo and in Bravo Lima 444, and then we'll kind of go roughly straight in. Company mess. Delay thing is surely not. Make me do a delay for 2 minutes. One minute. Delay allocation card. Yes, bug broken. Simri. Late arrival of pushback. Route. How you actually send AOC menu. These. One. Okay. Airlines in real life that picky. Justify a 1 minute delay. How are we getting on? We are understood. Surprising to see so little German ATC online. Go and pick up the frequency from Marseille. 12650. Start getting that set up ready. Nice easy one. I see the end of the cloud. Lots of event going. So they're all on the same frequency. Maybe that's an exam then. Starting to see breaks in the cloud. That looks like the end of it. Off to the front. We'll get some nice views as we go over the Alps. You can see the ridges of the Alps. Probably can't while I've got Navigraph up. Let's get rid of Navigraph for a bit. So. Have a plan for next weekend's stream. Flying stream in. Thinking the Latin VFR A318 with the Horizon. London City to Shannon to JFK. First transatlantic network. My absolute favourite flights, the A1, go to City with the A318, go and try and see that one lot, so would be a lot of fun to read. Okay. Turn. Where are we heading? we can only currently describe as the middle of nowhere. I don't recognise any of those. Sort of heading down towards the Swiss border now. Kind of flying parallel to the... And those who've just joined, some more people along. We're about halfway through our flight from Dusseldorf down to Barcelona. We're actually just crossing round by the Alps at the moment. Kind of flying along the French-Swiss border. We're not far from Geneva. About halfway through our flight down to Barcelona. In fact, we've got an hour and 12 minutes left. Oh. Maybe just turn the chrono on when we're left. If we've got an hour and 12 minutes halfway through the flight, we're going to have a massive headwind. See if we can get a nice the Alps. Like snow-capped mountains, eh? Outside view. See if we can to... There's the lake. Quite cool. Barren. Looks pretty amazing. Love watching road cap. Actually looks really cool. Oh, Unicom's busy. People up to. Oh yeah, they're driving all of their routes. Cancelled IFR and EFR. There's a nice view back across the snow. banner of today's subscriber count. Hadn't realised it was going to remind me quite how much I'd done for that length of time. There's us. Right, we're getting pretty close to Geneva now. We should get picked up by Marseille radar across Geneva. Now we've got Hamburg to Madrid, Luxair 737-800. They altitude, yeah, 37,000 as well apparently. A fair way behind us. Are you actually going to help me, or are you going to make it do silly things? Nothing that needs doing right now. And just sit and watch. Yeah, but look, yeah, well, you help me by watching. Look, you can watch out the window. He's the hone. Denaria. Help me with that. You move that. There you go. Oh, you're so helpful. Pilot. Yeah. That's a good idea. Look, can you see the mountains? I'm what? I'm under arrest? Oh dear, what did I do? I'm gonna fit that around there. Being arrested with a bracelet. Is a bracelet. That Lake Geneva we're crossing now? Yes, it is. Lake Geneva sort of skirts around to the right, and we're going to fly parallel to it a little bit of the way now. There's our ATC instruction. 50.
ICR 5 Mike Alpha Alpha ITC Military Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
228, au revoir.
Ryanair 6 Kilo Kilo, sorry for the late call time, flight level 320.
320, Ryanair 6 Kilo Kilo.
Marseille Control, bonsoir, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha, flight level 370 inbound Incus.
Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha, Marseille Control, bonsoir, set scope 5772.
Squawk 5772, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha.
Marseille Control, Easy 230, bonsoir, we're
Easy 230, Marseille Control, bonsoir, cleared, Moulin 7 November arrival.
Cleared by Moulin, 7 November arrival, easy 230.
Easy 230, correct. Continue descent, flight level 150.
Continue descent to flight level 150, easy 230.
Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha identified. Speed at 8422, contact Provence approach 124.350.
Contact Provence approach 124.350.
I think this guy's probably doing an exam.
Speed at 842. Thank
So
you
we're
very
going to
much.
make sure that we listen out.
Marseille
properly
2
for
to
him.
Echo Mike, continue descent, flight level 160.
Continue descent to flight level 160, Marseille 2 to Echo Mike.
Turn him down a bit because he's quite loud.
Marseille Control, good evening, French Baguette 1182, level 130, inbound Whiskey Sierra November, bravo.
Je vais 88, Charlie Sierra, roulé à contenance, bonne soirée. Je vais 1182, Marseille Contrôle, bonsoir, montée niveau 190.
Level 190, French Baguette 1182.
Sorry in English. Airport to go 944, the 45 TC, monitor Unicom 1228, bye bye.
Unicom 1228, airport to go 944,
Together
bye
in a
bye.
little bit. Just in a little bit, okay. I know, but we're going to come in a minute.
Stand by to report Ryanair 6 kilo 45 TC, Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Just in a little bit. I'm not Mama. Hi Bjorn, how you doing? Which pilot you saying hello to? The cute one or me?
Easy 225, right turn, direct Sorg.
Direct Sorg.
Welcome to Aviators TV. Hope you're enjoying. We're
Marseille
just
2 to Echo
crossing
Mike, report your speed
over
to
Geneva at
Provence
the moment.
124.350.
Report speed to Provence 124.350. Marseille 2 to Echo Mike.
Papa Victor, descent.
Hotel 2 to Papa Victor, descent 5,000 feet, QNH at Figari 1014.
5,000, 101, over the Papa Victor.
Control, good evening, Oscar 8, Whiskey Hotel, passing flight level 110.
Noster 87 Whiskey Hotel, Marseille Control, bonsoir, climb flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Noster 87 Whiskey Hotel.
Easy 225, continue descent flight level
Sounds like he's
190.
doing a great job.
190, Easy 225.
Easy 225, contact Provence 124.350.
It'd be lovely to have some extra
Provence on
French controllers on the network.
124.350, thank you, bye bye.
Right. Easy 230, contact Dijon 120.230, bye bye.
Contact Lyon approach on 120.230, easy 230, have a good evening.
Bye.
Marseille, bonsoir, French Baguette, Fond et Maoski.
French Baguette, Fond et Maoski, Marseille Control, bonsoir, continue climb flight level 160.
Climbing flight level 160, French Baguette, Fond et Maoski.
Marseille Control, good evening, Yoring 25 kilo, flight level 380, inbound Oblat.
Yoring 25 kilo, Marseille Control, bonsoir, identified. Shamrock 1012, direct Mike, Uniform Sierra.
Direct Mike, Uniform Sierra, Shamrock 101.
French Baguette 1182, autorisé à arriver Montélimar, unité Delta, correction. French Baguette 1182, cleared Montélimar, 1 Delta, arrival report for descent.
Clear the Montélimar, 1 Delta arrival and Wilco, French Baguette 1182.
Voltaire 2 to Papa Victor, confirm you are going now to Massal, the transition via ILS 23.
8 Voltaire, Papa Victor.
Okay, well, 2 to Papa Victor via Massal, cleared ILS approach runway 23, you are number 1, report established.
Yeah, Massal,
Sorry, baby duty.
The radio check for me, please.
Trust I didn't miss anything.
5 by 5.
Thank you.
Our direct point was Mike Lima Sierra, right?
Mike Uniform Sierra.
Mike Uniform Sierra, okay.
I'm amazed that it thinks we've still got an hour to go. Only supposed to be an hour and a half
Contact
flight.
4 Lima Whiskey, cleared Montélimar, 7 November arrival report for descent.
Montélimar 7 November, call you back for descent, French baguette 4 Lima Whiskey.
Atlanta reckons 36 minutes, that feels a bit...
France Soleil 13 Lima, bonjour monsieur, je suis actuellement au niveau de vol 320 et en direct sur Fréjus.
France Soleil 13 Lima, Marseille Contrôle, bonsoir, transpondeur 1000.
Transpondeur 1000, France Soleil 13 Lima.
Ready for descent, Central Wing 71 Delta Echo.
Central Wing 71 Delta Echo, descent flight level 230, level by Rixot, sorry.
230 by Rixot, Central Wing 71 Delta Echo.
We are on flight level 160, Shamrock 1012.
Shamrock 1012, continue descent flight level 120.
Have a quick look out over the mountains again.
Pro 112.
There's the view I was looking for.
120.
France Soleil 13 Lima, identifié, autorisé, arrivé à Black 7 Romeo, rappelé pour la descente.
À Black 7 Romeo, on vous rappelle pour la descente, France Soleil 13 Lima.
Industrial 87 Whiskey Hotel, possible to get back about 350.
87 Whiskey Hotel, climb flight level 350.
350, thanks a lot, Industrial 87 Whiskey Hotel.
France Soleil 13 Lima, descendez niveau 310.
Whoever I was speaking to earlier, where we said, once you get above a certain altitude, it doesn't really matter what graphic settings you've got, it all looks the same. Pretty much what I meant. Like, graphics turned quite a long way down. I mean, you can tell the difference.
French baguette 1182, l'équipe près, descendez niveau en leur correction disregard.
French baguette 1182 has reached its top of descent.
French baguette 1182 for descent, contact Provence approach 120, correction 124, that's 1350.
Over to 124 decimal 350 French baguette 1182, passez une bonne soirée.
Bonne soirée.
Marseille Contrôle, rebonsoir, Air France 94 Charlie Novembre avec vous, Roman 4 novembre, remontez vers le niveau unité 4-0.
He said with you in French.
Charlie Novembre, Marseille Contrôle, bonsoir, montez niveau 190.
On monte niveau 190, 94 Charlie Novembre.
Marseille Control here, Air France 54 Delta Juliet 290 inbound Utuva.
Air France 54 Delta Juliet, Marseille Control, bonsoir, identified, cleared, LRK 1 Delta, arrival, report ready for descent.
LRK 1 Delta arrival, for report ready for descent, Air France 54 Delta Juliet.
Swiss 405 Juliet, I'm leaving your airspace.
Unicom 128, bye-bye.
Monitoring Unicom 128, thank you, have a good day.
Goodbye.
Vueling 74 Romeo, request descent.
Vueling 74 Romeo, descent flight level 230, level by Rex suite.
Say again for 74 Romeo.
74 Romeo, descent flight level 230, level by Rixot.
Descent flight level 230 by Rixot, Vueling 74 Romeo.
Marseille Control, good evening, Skystar 210 Papa inbound Cougar for level 370.
Station connecting, can you call sign please?
Okay, so while we're heading down, let's have a bit of a look at our approach. Navigraph back up. See it. Have a look at the approach chart. Going to be on the Bisba 2 Whiskey, which is the one that comes in from the top. It'll be below flight level 250 by the time we get to Bisba, above flight level 160 at Dusseldorf, below flight level 100 at Dama, Lesba by above 4,000 feet. Try and level off as close to 4,000 as we can at Lesba, so have us straight in and approach us, rather than having to go around the loop. We'll have a transition out of Lesba, so that's the one down in the bottom right. You can see it comes in heading at 267, point Bravo Lima 4, got to be down to 220, Bravo Lima 4, make a right hand turn, where again there would be a second right hand turn in place. We don't really want to do that whole star if we can avoid it, so we'll aim to take a turn, probably aim to turn slightly right and give ourselves a bit of space to turn onto Kepler.
Top 643 Victor Mike, Marseille control. FedEx 13 Bravo Marseille control, bonsoir, identified, cleared, long cobalt roll arrival, report ready for descent.
So top of descent. Defy. In 938. About 20 minutes.
Bonsoir, Air Corsica 113 climbing, flight level 140.
Air Corsica 113, Marseille control, bonsoir, identified, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Air Corsica 113.
France 22 Hôtel Alpha en sortie.
22 Hôtel Alpha, Unicom 78, bonne soirée.
28 France 22 Hôtel Alpha, merci beaucoup pour le service et bonne soirée.
Merci. France 13 Lima, dès que près, descend de niveau 140.
On descend niveau 140, France 13 Lima.
Europa 192, hello, good evening, flight level 240. Europa 192, Marseille control, bonsoir, identified. Hotel to Papa Victor, runway 23, clear to land, wind 270 degrees 4 knots.
Victor 9019, radio check.
Credibility 5.
Any direct available for Dutch 8 Whiskey Hotel, please?
87 Whiskey Hotel, say again.
Any direct available for
87 Whiskey Hotel, direct Nildo.
Thank you, not direct near the Dutch 8 Whiskey Hotel.
Air 54 Delta Juliet, 20%.
54 Delta Juliet, descent flight level 250.
250, Air 54 Delta Juliet.
Take control bonsoir, Air France 3 Echo Juliet, 0 Clerga.
Air France 3 Echo Juliet, Marseille control, bonsoir, identified, cleared Clerga 1 Delta arrival.
Cleared Clerga 1 Delta arrival, Air France 3 Echo Juliet. Marseille Control, good afternoon. Air France 131 on frequency with you. Flight level 140 to Avignon.
Air France 131, Marseille Control, bonsoir, identified, climb flight level 320.
Where are we?
Flight level 340,
Flight level 320.
We're halfway between Geneva and Marseille at the moment. Make our way down to Barcelona.
Shabak 1012, contact needs approach 134.475.
Got Marseille Control online. About 15 minutes from the top of our descent. Make our way down. Beautiful descent into Barcelona. Runway. That was 23 or 24, right? 24 right at Barcelona.
Marseille Radar, good evening, American 1238 at flight level 140, going to 140.
Real world operations flight from out of Dusseldorf.
Flight level 350, American 1258.
Obviously, we don't have a Phoenix with shark clocks yet.
Unicom 128, bye-bye.
Was Echo Charlie Mike Foxtrot Lima, which is a shark clock.
Hello?
Air France
That's alright.
94
So we
Charlie
wait for
Novembre,
Phoenix
autorisé
V2
Abdil
to
7
drop
Romeo.
any moment. Should be
Autorisé à
very soon.
l'arrivée, Abdil 7 Romeo, 94 Charlie Novembre.
Yeah, France 94 Charlie Novembre, direct Omfou.
Lost track a bit of what's in the block 2 of the Phoenix. I think
Direct
we're
Omfou,
getting
94 Charlie Novembre.
sharklets, we're getting the second set of engine. Get sharklets as well? That coming later now? Or is it the other way round?
Air France 5, Hotel Charlie, Master Control, good evening, in Montpellier Airport, gate number Delta 2, radio check.
Stand by, Mike Bay, Alpine 46 Mike Victor, direct Sorg. Pardon, en français, Air France 46 Mike Victor, direct Sorg. Alpine 46 Mike Victor, direct Sorg.
Surely Phoenix are going to give us a pre-Christmas present.
French Baguette 4, correction, French Baguette 4, Lima Whiskey, descent flight level 150.
Descent flight level 150, French Baguette 4 Lima Whiskey.
French Baguette 4 Lima Whiskey, contact Lyon 120.230, bye-bye.
Lyon 120.230, goodbye, thank you, French Baguette 4 Lima Whiskey.
The best call sign on the network, French Baguette. Coastline.
Air France 5 for Hotel Charlie, gate number Delta 2,
like
request for clearance to Nantes.
France 5 Hotel Charlie, number 1 for clearance, call you back. Air France 5 Hotel Charlie.
Assuming it is. Have a quick look. Bit early. Assuming it is that coast down over Marseille, just on the left.
Corsica 113, stop climb flight level 250.
Stop 250 for Air Corsica 113.
Air Corsica 113, left turn, direct Colon.
Left turn, direct Colon, Air Corsica 113.
American 1158, direct Retno.
Yeah, that is the coastline.
Direct Retno, American 1258.
Easy 2, Papa Mike, the 45 TC, military Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
Unicom 22.8, easy 2 Papa Mike, thank you so much and have a wonderful day, bye-bye.
Bye.
Master Control, good evening, Lufthansa 14.
Don't like being on the dark side of the plane. The coastline that way too.
Air France 5 Hotel Charlie, do you restrict master time?
Yep, you're number 1, I will call you back. Bright Tide France Soleil, 13 Lima, direct Mike Uniform Sierra, descendez niveau 120.
Nice.
Direct Mike Uniform
Actually set up an engine.
Sierra et on descend 120, France Soleil 13 Lima.
Eurowing 74 Romeo, the 45 TC, monitor Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
Unicom, Eurowing 74 Romeo, have a good one, bye-bye.
Bye.
This will work until it makes a turn, and it won't work again. We're sinking.
Return to Victor's access and defeat choice, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, good luck.
Thank you. EPS 946, Marseille Control, bonsoir, identify flight level 360.
Flight level 360, you pass 946.
I like that view. It's a shame it doesn't stay stable. Oh, that's horrible noise.
Alpine 46 Mike Victor, continue descent flight level 190. Corsica 113, climb flight level 330.
Climb 330, Air Corsica 113.
Air France 5 for Delta Julius, continue descent flight level 190.
Okay, I don't like that view at all. Ah, dropped. Didn't mean to do that. Right.
Europa 192, recycle scope 5745.
Back to a more normal view.
Europa 192 squad 5745, can you correct?
Okay, sit back inside for a bit.
Yeah, that's correct.
Let's have a look at where the FIR boundary is. No, we've got IVCO. Get handed over to Unicom pretty soon.
Skyflyer 210, Papa cleared, Delta 1 Delta arrival, report ready for descent. For correction, you are going to Nice. Skyflyer 210, Papa cleared, Nice R7 Romeo arrival, report for descent.
Nice R7 Romeo, we report ready, Skyflyer 210, Papa.
Air France 3 Echo Juliet 1 ready, descent flight level 200.
1 right
3200 Air France, Echo Juliet.
Let's, while we're waiting, go and pick up the
Air France 94, Charlie Novembre, dès que près,
for
descendez niveau
Barcelona.
140.
On descend niveau 140, 94 Charlie Novembre.
Armour approach is on. On at Barcelona though. So start popping in our numbers. UNH Barcelona is
169 Victor, contact Provence 124.350.
Temperature balmy 13 degrees.
Alors pardon, si c'est en français, la fréquence 124 350.
070 at 4. And I can remember from yesterday that
France Soleil 87-77, prêt pour la descente.
227.
France Soleil 87-77, autorisé à arriver Pinette 7 novembre.
Autorisé à arriver Pinette 7 novembre pour le 87-77.
Air France 87-77, descendez niveau 250.
Descend niveau 250, France Soleil 87-77.
Go and have a look at Marseille off the wing.
France Soleil, Demi s'approche 134, décimètre 475, bonne soirée.
475, merci pour le contrôle, peut-être à tout à l'heure, au revoir.
Je ferme, mais à plus tard.
À bientôt.
Starting our turn, we're really making our way over towards Spain now.
Master Control, Nico 688, file level 290.
Nico 0688, Marseille Control, bonsoir, identified, cleared, Larga 1 Delta arrival.
Arrival via Larga 1 Delta.
Air France 54 Delta Juliet, what's your indicated speed?
Speed 290 knots, Air France 54 Delta Juliet.
Bye bye, France.
54 Delta Juliet, speed 300 knots or greater.
200 or greater, Air France 54 Delta Juliet.
Air France 3 Echo Juliet, speed 300 knots or less.
Requesting further climb.
300 or less, Air France Echo Juliet.
FedEx 195, Marseille Control, bonsoir, identified. Continue climb flight level 190.
Climbing flight level 190, FedEx 195.
I'm assuming we're going to get handed over any moment.
Marseille Control,
15 miles from Divco, which looks like the FIR boundary.
Level 120.
France 85, Mike Lima, Marseille Control, bonsoir, continue climb flight level 190.
Continue climb flight level 190 of Air France 85, Mike Lima.
Air France 54 Delta Juliet, report to speed to Provence approach.
There's our top of descent, so top of descent just over 50 miles now.
Provence with the speed, Air France 54 Delta Juliet, thank you. Bye.
Corsica 113, direct Nirdo.
Bonsoir, Echo Oscar Montreal.
Oscar Montreal, sorry in English, direct Nirdo, November India, Romeo Delta Oscar.
Direct Nirdo, Echo Oscar Montreal.
Hurricane 1158, direct Colon.
Direct Colon, American 1258.
Lufthansa 14, direct Vatir.
Direct
Just keeping a listen out for the call to us, because I'm expecting us to be handed over now.
Could you spell it out? I don't know how it's spelled.
Yeah, Vatir,
maybe
Victor Alpha Tango India Romeo.
It's the following way we get handed over. In case we've got a while gap.
Direct Vatir, Lufthansa 14.
Europa 192, the France ITC, monitor Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
Oh, that wasn't it.
122.8, Europa 192, bye-bye.
Bye. Air France 3 Echo Juliet, continue descent flight level 190.
Send 190, Air 3 Echo Juliet.
FedEx 213 Bravo, hit waypoint Lerba.
X213 Bravo, say again.
Should I start descending? Request descend FedEx 213 Bravo.
213 Bravo, descent flight level 120.
120, FedEx 213 Bravo.
France 3 Echo Juliet, report to speed to Provence 124350.
Right into a crosswind now.
124350, speed, France 3 Echo Juliet, thanks for the service.
FedEx 195, requesting out of cockpit for at least 5 minutes.
FedEx 195, cleared Montélimar 1 Delta arrival and report 1 back.
FedEx 195, can you say again please?
Cleared Mike Tango Lima 1 Delta arrival.
Top of descent coming in.
Cleared Mike Tango Lima arrival, FedEx 195 is out of cockpit approved for 5 minutes.
Approved, report back.
Reporting back, thanks.
Marseille Control, bonjour.
That is right. So we cross into Barcelona airspace at Nildu. So we'll start our descent with Marseille. He might hand us over before we get there.
Okay, see you.
Nostra 87 Whiskey Hotel, Living Airspace, Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
182.8, Nostra 87 Whiskey Hotel, bonsoir, merci.
Bye. Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha, when ready, descend flight level 310, level by Nildu.
I'm ready, flight level 310, level by Nildu, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha. Hey! We're planning to be lower than 10 by Nildu anyway. Begin our descent at top of drop.
210 Papa, descend flight level 140.
Descend 140, flight 10 Papa.
Lufthansa, correction, France Soleil 8777, consider descent flight level 150.
Niveau de vol,
Where trying to get to?
unité 50 pour France Soleil.
Is that our first view of Spain, or is that still France?
Pardon.
Probably just about still.
Air France 85, Mike Lima, cleared Abdi 7 Romeo arrival.
Cleared the Abdi 7 Romeo arrival at France 85 Mike Lima.
Air France 85, Mike Lima, direct Omfu.
Direct Omfu, Air France 85 Mike Lima.
Eurowings 25 kilo, leaving airspace, Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
Unicom 12.8, Eurowings 25 kilo, bye-bye.
Line our descent once we get clear onto Unicom descent. Down flight level 16. First point, star law. Welcome to the 12 viewers that we've got. We're just about to start our descent down into Barcelona. We've been making our way across from Dusseldorf. Just about to cross over from Marseille control over to Barcelona control. Begin on down top of drop it 15 miles. Already got a when ready clearance, so in a second we'll start descending on flight. That's what we cleared down to level by do funds it. Got Navigraph back up as well.
Contact Provence 12450.
Little bit.
350, FedEx 23 Bravo, thank you.
Bye.
10 miles from top of descent, so we're going to start. So 0. In the Phoenix.
Station Marseille control is closing. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Attestation confirme Unicom 72.8. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, merci à vous.
Plus over to Unicom. I think that guy was doing down. He seems to do. So given that we're down flight level 1. Enough path to get down. See what we can see out is the window. Yeah. Just crossing over the Gulf Leon at the moment. We're gonna go in along the coastline, kind of. Barcelona. Out there. We have a look this way. Clearly just intercepted our VNAV path. And picking up a bit, catching up profile. Check whether we have any speed constraint. Speed constraint is at amber. You have to be below flight level anyway. We'd have had to hit that constraint anyway. Oh, what's the speed constraint here? 280 knots. It's fine. We're doing that. Cannot land the Phoenix. Saved my life. I always smash it. Safe money is on me. Aim again today. Constraints at Bisbury. If we've got to be below 0, get to Bisbury. Just about make. Just made it. We bang on it. Constraint is we've got to be above flight level 0 at Dusseldorf. Currently descending to. I think it's going to hit it exactly. Profile. The Dusseldorf will go into manual descent. We'll try and go a little bit quicker than the VNAV part. Down. Get a bit more straighted. They're flying right along the coastline now, straight into Barcelona. See the line coming back out just left of us, because effectively a manual leg that we have to accept, so just drawn it indefinite. Hello. David, welcome. Thank you ever so much for following. We're Aviators team join us for our descent down into Barcelona. Hope you've had a lovely, lovely weekend. Whatever what you have joined us for so far. You had a lovely little flight down from Dusseldorf. The weather was atrocious in Dusseldorf. The horrible rain cleared up as we crossed the Swiss border. Gorgeous sunshine as we take ourselves down into Barcelona. We're going to have a tailwind landing in Barcelona. Pretty much directly behind us. Make for a slightly different. How are you? One closer on our road to 755 more followers. Not today, hopefully on Spoonie's stream on Monday. We can 7.5. Flight level 2. Let's get high. Girona, oh. Yeah, it is. Glad to hear it, David. Hope you have a weekend. Yours wasn't ruined by football like mine was. My biggest MSFS complaint. Why is the drone camera never bloody straight? That's straight. Look at the horizon. Right, we're going to go into open descent as we cross off. So we're going to eat. Our next constraint is, and we've actually got to be above flight level 100, so we shouldn't go Get ourselves down to flight level 100. Respect that constraint. Make sure we hit 250 knot. Get there. Down. Can't tell whether people are on ad break. I think you are. I'll chat like people aren't on an ad break, so taking us down 13 viewers. Hello, welcome. Right, we also need to be 250 knots next way. We should probably bring the range ring in a bit. Go manual speed in a minute. Ourselves into mode. Get ourselves down to 250 knots. Right, okay, that's better. Bringing our upper descent in a bit more. We're done. Transition level here I think is 60. So as we start descending down to 4,000 feet, pop ourselves onto QNH. QNH is 1016. Sure there's still... No, there's no ATC online for Barcelona at the moment. Else we'll go going down to 1,000. What did I say QNH was? 016. Russia. Our lights on crossing through. Okay, so we should get around 4,000 feet at around Lesba. We'll probably start the bit of the star that we can. We're not going to follow the full star. Effectively going to look to make right hand turn out of Lesba and just come round and intercept the ILS. Could probably do. Probably need a tiny bit more. We've got to get down to 220 knots. Better than Get ourselves down to 220 knots, down to 2,000 feet. So brake on. There's no... There's some other traffic heading into Barcelona as well that we're going to need to just... Lowering ourselves down to 220 knots. Down to 2,200. Make a call now on you. Barcelona traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha, crossing Lesbos, descending 2,300 feet for the ILS Yankee 24 right. Barcelona traffic. That's Lesbos. 2,000. RNAV transport map, so coming in. No, that's not Barcelona traffic. Alright then. Let's go down, we're going to activate approach. Start making the turn now. Right hand turn. About 320.
2,500.
Down to 2. Pop our ILS on. Range, which could actually have turned a lot early. Have a look at our approach checklist. TCAM status. Back. It's 2. Minima is set. Approach phase is active, and we've set Barrow 1016. Oh, where that Vueling is, who's just routing direct Tebler chat. Hopefully they're not about to intercept me. Barcelona traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha routing direct Tebler on a heading 315 degrees to intercept the ILS Yankee 24 right, approximately 5 miles. Barcelona traffic. Passenger 784 Papa Romeo, thank you ever so much for following. Welcome aboard. We're just about to capture the ILS, take ourselves down into Barcelona. We're going to go flaps. Somebody 5,000 feet above us who looks following the full Is that the inbound? Could get a bit messy if we... They've got plenty of room to turn if they're going to establish the ILS. Now... It's going to get us to the ILS at Tabla. Seven 784 Papa Romeo, welcome aboard. Hope right, they're already on final. We should base. Not just on final, they're about down. Oh no, they're not. That's fine, we've got plenty of space behind them. Big intercept at 270. Find that slightly further to the left. Go and approach mode. Performance is struggling a bit. Down to 180. Lock start. Two. Actually, right, supposedly having a tailwind, a headwind at the moment. A change signal. Barcelona traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha established ILS Yankee runway 24 right, 10.5 miles Barcelona traffic. Why people don't use when they're on Unicom. Right. Send text messages when you're on short final. Pain in the back. Right. Can't land this thing to save my life. Have a go. Don't know why I struggle so much with the Phoenix. But I do. Hopefully V2 will treat me better. Got a headwind. Side slope accepted. Go cabin. So spoilers armed. Cabin no. Good arm approach mode. Yep. Okay. Signs. Wait, have I not got my... Right, that's 6 miles. Let's start bringing the speed down. We'll go gear down. Three. Oh. Parking on stand 300. Get into Barcelona.
1000.
So, pilot disconnected my aircraft. So
100 above. Minimum.
can you
100.
off to the side?
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
That was a bit wonky.
Barcelona traffic runway 027, 4 nautical miles, runway 24 right.
Barcelona traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha vacated. I am runway 24 right, Barcelona. Okay, we'll get flaps up. Check the map, see where we've vacated. I think it's November. We need to go in. We'll just check of parking stands. So 100. Oh, is it November 10 Echo Sierra? Taxi a little way up to get there. Let's just go. We'll get. Wait. Barcelona traffic, Vueling 1 Whiskey Alpha, taxiing stand 3. Starting. ESX. Up. IAG. November 8, Hotel Sierra. We want Echo Sierra. Golf. Hello. Sierra. Available.
Runway 0827, runway 24 right, vacated.
I think we're left here. Down behind. It's be in here. Right. You. Oh, not bad. Welcome to Barcelona. The APU. Get on. Got the engine. Joe, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you enjoyed that landing. Barcelona. And have a quick look at what's outside. Nice remote parking stand. You've got ground power unit. We have. Over to ground power. Ground power. All.
The boarding requested.
Go and pick up our company message. Doesn't say I've got sacked, so that'll do. Right. Look at our after landing checklist. Exterior lights are off. Flaps are back to 0. Ground spoilers are disarmed. The APU started. The weather radar and on. We'll set the TCAS standby.
Bus is coming.
Parking checklist. Engines are off. Cabin door. Arm beacon. Okay, passengers. Our transponder in standby mode. Have a quick look at the landing rate and see how that was. Have massive hopes, but it's still dreadful. (318 feet per minute, apparently.
Passengers deboarding starting.
There goes our deboarding. Go and have a look at GSX doing its thing. Going around and have a look at the passenger side. It's bloody noisy. Hey Sally, how you doing? Joined at the wrong time, I'm afraid. We're literally just about to finish up. Just had a lovely flight from Dusseldorf down to Barcelona. I've just parked up and we're finishing the deboarding here at Barcelona. I can say that you have now watched a Dean stream. Only a tiny bit of one, admittedly, but a Dino stream all the same. How's your weekend been? Oh, that bus doing some interesting manoeuvres.
Passengers deboarding starting.
I thought that was a better landing than 318 feet per minute. Didn't think it was perfect, but I thought it was better than that. Quite busy down at Barcelona. Couple of aircraft in view. Here's the Latin VFR Barcelona. He is interesting. Quite nice little. Have a quick look around if you're. Oh my god, it's so noisy. So noisy. Latin VFR before they gave up on scenery weren't the greatest we had in MSFS. They were middling. I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to turn the sim down. It's so loud in my ear. There we go, that's better. Certainly weren't the greatest scenery developer. They've clearly changed their focus over to aircraft, thinking that's where they can make their money. I think Barcelona was one of, if not the first, that they released. It's alright. Not a bad scenery. Latin VFR have sales on time, so I think they've got one on now. I'm planning on picking up their A318 and their 321 Neo. Part of it. I think this, well, at the time this felt like a bit of a learning scenery, the one they'd done in other sim. But they board across. As I say, it's fine, but it's not the best. But you can get it generally for about $9.99 in some of the sales that Latin VFR do. I'd say it's worth. Barcelona is one of those airports that default can't really cope with like these on the diagonal parking stands. Alright, we're not going to deboard. I think we're going to call it a day there. Thank you ever so much for joining. Had a lovely. I will. Apologies. What are my specs? Oh, I'll pop them. I'll pop a message in. This is just running off a laptop. Range gaming laptop. So, I have them on. Oh, okay. Have a look at our website. Bet you do. Lovely. Sorry for speed. Gatwick tomorrow from 10. Round.